Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know me, I'm Brad Boyce, the 2023 TMS President. On behalf of TMS members and its volunteer leadership, I'm incredibly pleased to welcome you to our annual awards ceremony. Thank you for joining us this evening for attending the conference. Over the next 75 minutes or so, we will honor many forms of distinction in our minerals, metals, and materials community, from students who show promise of accomplishing the remarkable to professionals who have made remarkable accomplishments. TMS is proud to celebrate outstanding achievements by bestowing awards upon the individuals who contribute to the advancement of the materials science and engineering profession. For this reason, we are recording this evening's ceremony. This recording will be presented on YouTube in the coming days. This way, members of our community who could not join us this evening can still celebrate the accomplishments of our award recipients. And if you'd like to follow along with this evening's program, you can scan the QR code currently displayed on the screen or refer to the conference guide on page 36. Each award presented tonight acknowledges some form of excellence in the profession. The conferring of these honors is a fundamental activity of this society. We believe that it's vital that outstanding contributions to the profession are recognized, both as a reward for the individual excellence and to provide role models for those who follow. In addition to the awards this evening, TMS gave scholarships, young professional awards, and division awards at various luncheons and events throughout the week. We congratulate all those recipients too. We have a full evening ahead of us, so let's get started. It's been my honor to serve as the president of TMS for this past year. My message to you as the departing president is simple. TMS is about people. From our symposium organizers to our dedicated committee chairs to our journal editors, from our newest members who are this week participating in their first ever professional conference, to the seasoned veterans who've been here for decades, TMS runs on the energy of these people. And here today, we honor the leaders in our field. I ask you with this information a simple question. If TMS runs on people and the people and leaders of our field are here with us tonight, where will we take the field? How can we expand the field and expand our contributions to society? How can the materials we invent address the numerous challenges facing our generation? And finally, how can TMS serve you to accelerate your vision? These are easy questions for me to ask as I depart the presidency. But we're in good hands. I have full confidence that our next two presidents, Dr. Srinivas Chada and Dr. Dan Miracle, will further strengthen our already strong society and imprint their own wisdom and ideas alongside the dedicated board of directors. Before I depart as president this week, my final obligation is to thank several people across the society. First, I'd like to thank an individual who this year will celebrate his 40th year of service as an employee of TMS. I speak of our executive director, Jim Robinson. Next, I'd like to thank the rest of the TMS staff who work diligently behind the scenes to carry forward our TMS vision. And finally, I'd like to thank the 1,297 TMS volunteers who make this organization work. Many of you here tonight are among them. Your energy and insight is what makes TMS strong. I look forward to seeing where you will take the society next. And I thank you for entrusting me this year to serve as your president. It's now my pleasure to introduce some of our most active volunteers. These are individuals with whom I serve on the board of directors. Members of the TMS board, would you stand as I call your name? Audience, please hold your applause until these board members have been introduced and are standing. Vice President Srinivas Chada with General Dynamics Mission Systems. Past President Judd Reedy with the Georgia Institute of Technology. Financial Planning Officer Alexis Lewis with the National Science Foundation. Content Director Jonathan Madison with the National Science Foundation. Membership Diversity and Development Director Viola Akoff with the University of Mississippi. Professional Development Director Kester Clark with Los Alamos National Laboratory. Program Director Timothy Rupert with the University of California, Irvine, and Johns Hopkins University. Public and Governmental Affairs Director Michael Titus with Purdue University. Extraction and Processing Division Chair Elsa Olivetti with Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Functional Materials Division Chair Saryu Fenson with the Los Alamos National Laboratory. Light Metals Division Chair Edward Williams with Arconic. Materials Processing and Manufacturing Division Chair Paul Mason with Thermocalc Software Incorporated. And Structural Materials Division Chair Suveen Mathadu with the Colorado School of Mines. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 TMS Board of Directors. Thank you, Board, for your service. Recovering from the pandemic has produced challenges for the society in many ways. Our board's leadership, hard work, and calm demeanor has served us well as we worked optimistically towards a better 2024. At this conference, a number of our board members are ending their terms of service, and we would like to recognize them. Would Vice President Srinivas Chada please come and assist me in recognizing our retired directors? I'm asking retired board members and award recipients to please come to the stage on my left side. Pause at the center of the stage where you see an X on the floor to receive your award and have your photo taken. Then walk behind the podium to exit the stage on my right. As you walk down the stairs, be careful, don't trip. You'll be offered a tote bag in which to place your award. Would past President Judd Reedy please join Srini? Rather than receive a gift of appreciation from the Society, Judd instead asked that the Society make a donation to TMS Foundation on his behalf. This equals a gift of $400 to the foundation. As you may know, the TMS Foundation supports the development of professionals in the minerals, metals, and materials community by providing scholarships to students and investing in the future of the young professionals in attaining the highest level of technical, professional, and leadership development. I know our Foundation Board of Trustees Chair, Carl Cady, will certainly thank Judd for his contribution. Thank you, Judd, for your service and commitment to the Society. Aside from Judd, we have one other retiring board member. It's my pleasure to present this member with a framed certificate of appreciation commemorating his term on the TMS board. We also present him with a wristwatch. The face is embossed with the TMS logo. Engraved on the back is his name and term of service. Would Timothy Rupert please come and join Srini on the stage? Tim has been the TMS program director for the past 3 years, and it's been a great honor to serve with him. Please join me in recognizing Tim. Good to go, man. Thank you, Srini. You may sit down. Continuing tonight's honors, I want to mention 2 events that took place earlier this week. On Sunday, our annual Materials Bowl competition was held with a total of 17 teams participating. We want to again congratulate the winning team, called Buckeye-Centered Cubic Team, from The Ohio State University. None of that. All right. Bladesmithing is a hotly contested competition that challenges student teams from around the world to produce a blade by hand hammering or trip hammer forging. We had 24 teams compete this year. The winners were recognized previously on Tuesday evening. The Migration Period Pattern Welded Sword from South Dakota School of Mines and Technology won the coveted TMS Wadsworth Sherby Bladesmithing Grand Prize. Congratulations to all the competing teams for your workmanship and passion in the field of material science and engineering. It's now my honor to welcome the American Institute of Mining, Metallurgical, and Petroleum Engineers to join us on this special evening. Would AIME President Elizabeth Holm with the University of Michigan please join me on stage? Since its founding in 1871, AIME has traveled a long and distinguished journey, including 150th anniversary celebrations over the past several years, including at this conference. Today, the Institute consists of 4 autonomous and separately incorporated member societies: TMS, the Minerals, Metals, and Materials Society; the Society for Mining, Metallurgy, and Exploration; the Society for Petroleum Engineers; and the Association for Iron and Steel Technology. These societies receive grants from AIME and support other legacy-related initiatives. One aspect of that legacy is the conferring of awards and scholarships, which we are thrilled to be able to celebrate with you tonight. Would the following students please come forward? Sylvie Crowell, studying at Case Western University, and Pierangeli Rodriguez, studying at the University of Pittsburgh. These 2 engineering students are the recipients of the AIME Henry DeWitt Smith Scholarship. This award was established in 1967 for graduate students majoring in the field of minerals, metals, materials, and/or petroleum engineering. Each student is presented with a check to help defray school costs and a separate check to assist with travel to the meeting. Congratulations. Congratulations. Would Darren Pagan with the Pennsylvania State University please come forward? This young professional is the recipient of the AIME Robert Lansing Hardy Award. This award was first given in 1956 and recognizes a young person in the broad fields of metallurgy and material science for exceptional promise of a successful career. We are pleased to announce that the Ford Motor Company, through the TMS Foundation, has endowed an honorarium to be presented annually to the Robert Lansing Hardy Award recipient. His citation reads, "For innovative synchrotron X-ray characterization experiments coupled with simulations giving unique insights into the micromechanical and macroscopic behavior of materials." Congratulations. Would the following individuals please come forward if you're here this evening? Veronica Angel with Los Alamos National Laboratory and Levente Balok with Queen's University. Donald Brown with Los Alamos National Laboratory, Bjorn Clausen with Los Alamos National Laboratory, Nathan Johnson with Zeiss Research Microscopy Solutions, Ramon Martinez with Los Alamos National Laboratory, Darren Pagan again with the Penn State University, Gennady Rafaelov with the Nuclear Research Center of the Negev, Lukas Andrei Rakov with Queen's University, Maria Stranza with Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory, and Eloisa Zapata Alarcon with Los Alamos National Laboratory. These authors are the recipients of the AIME Champion H. Matheson Award. It was established in 1933 and recognizes a paper or a series of closely related papers with at least one common author, which represents the most notable contribution to metallurgical science in the award period. These authors are being honored for their paper entitled Evolution of the Microstructure of Laser Powder Bed Fusion 90% Titanium, 6% Aluminum, 4% Vanadium during Post-Build Heat Treatment, published in Metallurgical and Materials Transactions A. Well done. Good job, Tom. Congratulations. Would Himanshu Tanvar from the Worcester Polytechnic Institute please come forward? Mr. Tanvar and Professor Nikhil Dhawan with the Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee, are recipients of the AIME Rossiter W. Raymond Memorial Award. This award was established in 1945 and recognizes the best paper published by AIME in a given period where the lead author is a member of under 35 years of age at the time the paper was published. This award honors one of the Institute's founders who served as president and secretary and was an honorary member. These authors are being honored for their paper, Microwave-Assisted Carbothermic Reduction of Discarded Rare Earth Magnets for Recovery of Neodymium and Iron Values, published in JOM. Would Thomas Battle, an extractive metallurgy consultant, please come forward? Dr. Battle is the AIME James Douglas Gold Medal recipient. This award was established in 1922 and recognizes distinguished achievement in non-ferrous metallurgy. This is a joint award with the TMS Extraction and Processing Division and the Society for Mining, Metallurgy, and Exploration's Mineral and Metallurgical Processing Division. His citation reads, "For his significant contributions to the metallurgical industry and the world." Well done, well done. Would Carolyn Hansen with the University of Waterloo please come forward? Dr. Hansen is the recipient of the AIME Honorary Membership Award. This award is one of the highest honors that the Institute can bestow on an individual. The award was established in 1872 and recognizes outstanding service or distinguished scientific or engineering achievement in the fields embracing the activities of AIME and its member society. Her citation reads, "For pioneering contributions to our understanding of the behavior of materials and applying it to industry, her promotion of knowledge exchange, her leadership within professional societies, her inspirational guidance to young women in engineering, all of these embodied in her lifetime outstanding achievements." Carolyn, you're not getting away that easy. You can take Liz's place there.
No, I don't take it. Rusty does.
Rusty,
I take your
you
place.
take my place. All right,
Yep,
thank you.
off you
All
go.
right, off I go.
Good evening. Acta Materialia provides a forum for publishing full-length original papers and commissioned overviews that advance in-depth understanding of the relationship among the processing, structure, and properties of inorganic materials. Each year, our society, Acta Materialia, the Board of Governors presents the Acta Materialia Awards. You're going to hear the words Acta Materialia over and over again, I'm afraid. Would the following individuals please come forward? Søren Hellier, studying at Iowa State University, and Matthew Sherman, studying at Missouri University of Science and Technology. These students are recipients of the Acta Materialia Undergraduate Scholarship. This scholarship is designed for undergraduate students majoring in metallurgical engineering, materials science and engineering, or for undergraduate students with significant interest in the materials area. In addition, a travel stipend is available for the recipients to attend the TMS annual meeting. The scholarship, by the way, is supported by the generosity of Acta Materialia Inc. and issued under the TMS Foundation. A special symposium honouring the 4 award recipients was held yesterday. How many of you were there? There were some excellent presentations. The Acta Materialia award session was followed by a reception sponsored by Elsevier and Acta Materialia. I told you it's coming up every 5 seconds. I hope you were able to attend the session. Would Lynette Madsen with Cornell University please come forward? Dr. Madsen is the recipient of the Acta Materialia Mary Fortune Global Diversity Award. This award recognizes one or more of the following in the field of materials science and engineering: promotion of or representation of women and other underrepresented groups in the materials science and engineering field, contributions to the field of materials science and engineering, including teaching, professional service or research, demonstrated commitment to mentoring students and young professionals, and promotion of materials science and related professional activities in the broader community. With this award, Acta Materialia not only intends to honour an outstanding contributions to the field, but also improve the awareness of the fundamental importance and diversity of materials research, both within the community and the public at large. The award consists of a silver medal and inscribed certificate and a cash prize. And those of you who did attend the presentation by Lynette yesterday, I'm sure, realize that she fulfills every one of those. Oh dear. Would Ivor Anderson with the Iowa State University Ames Laboratory please come forward? Professor Anderson is the recipient of the Acta Materialia Holloman Award for Materials and Society. This award recognizes outstanding contributions to understanding the relations between materials technology and society, and/or contribution to materials technology that have had a major impact on society. It was established in memory of Dr. Holloman, the principal initiator of the Acta Journal, and consists of a silver medal, a certificate, and a cash honorarium. Would Jean-Philippe Cousini with CNRS and the Université Paris et Chrétien please come forward? Professor Cousini is the recipient of the Acta Materialia Silver Medal Award. This award honors and recognizes scientific contributions and leadership from academic, industry, and public service sector leaders in the midst of their career. The Silver Medal was established to recognize significant research contributions that are recent and timely. The award consists of a silver medal, an inscribed certificate, and an honorarium. Congratulations. That was a wonderful presentation yesterday. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Would Kazuhiro Hono with the Japanese National Institute for Materials Science please come forward? Dr. Hono is the recipient of the Acta Materialia Gold Medal Award. This award was established by Acta Materialia Inc. in 1973 as an international award to recognize leadership in materials research. The Acta Materialia Gold Medal is awarded annually by Acta Materialia with financial support from Elsevier Limited. The award consists of a gold medal, an inscribed certificate, and a cash prize. Thank you, Rusty. It is now my honor to welcome Jennifer Locke with the Ohio State University. Professor Locke, will you please come to the podium? And Brad, would you please take my place?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I take Rusty's
Yeah.
Thank you, Carolyn. It is my pleasure to join Brad in conferring the TMS Student, Early Career, and Mid-Career Awards. Would Jacob Scroggins with the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, please come forward? Mr. Scroggins is the recipient of the Kaufman-Kalfad Scholarship, which was established to recognize the memory of Dr. Larry Kaufman and his contributions to the computational thermodynamics and its applications. The $1,000 scholarship is made available to a student majoring in metallurgical engineering, material science and engineering, or minerals processing and extraction programs. This scholarship is funded through the TMS Foundation. Congratulations. The Minerals, Metals, and Materials Society established a joint Young Leaders International Scholarship Program with the Japan Institute of Metals and Materials for the promotion of young member activities as well as the strengthening of international mutual collaboration. Would Jessica Krogstad with the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign please come forward? Professor Krogstad is the TMS Young Leaders International Scholar to JIMM. She will be leaving soon, next week, to attend the Japan Institute of Metals and Materials Spring Meeting held at the Tokyo Institute of Science. This award is made possible by donations to the TMS Foundation. Congratulations, Jessica. Would Asuka Suzuki with the Nagoya University please come forward? Professor Suzuki is the Young Leaders International Scholar from the Japan Institute of Metals and Materials. We welcome him here with us this evening. Professor Suzuki presented a talk on Monday titled Machine Learning Approaches to Control the Microstructure and Properties of Laser Powder Bed Fused Metallic Components. Congratulations. We are proud to announce that TMS has newly established Joint Young Leaders International Scholars Programs with the Korean Institute of Metals and Materials. This award will also aim to promote young member activities as well as strengthen international mutual collaboration. Would Ann Campbell with Oak Ridge National Laboratory please come forward? Dr. Campbell is the inaugural recipient of the TMS Young Leaders International Scholar to KIM. She will be leaving this October to attend KIM Fall Meeting. This award is made possible by donations to the TMS Foundation. Congratulations. She informed me she's a Michigan grad. Go Bucks. Would Jahoon Koo with the Korean University School of Biomedical Engineering please come forward? Dr. Koo is the Young Leaders International Scholars from the Korean Institute of Metals and Materials. We welcome him here with us this evening. Professor Koo presented a talk on Monday titled Electrochemically Driven Drug Delivery Valve That Exploits Crevice Corrosion. Congratulations. Would the following individuals please come forward? Panara Carr with the Virginia Polytechnic Institute and State University. Takeki Koyangi with the Oak Ridge National Laboratory. Professor Akar and Professor Koyangogi are the recipients of the TMS Frontiers of Materials Award. This award honors top-performing early career professionals who organize a Frontiers of Materials Symposium or single session comprising of hot or emergent technical topic at the TMS annual meeting and exhibition. Professor Akar's symposium topic was on machine learning for modeling and design of materials and manufacturing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Professor Koyangagi's symposium topic was on novel ceramic processes and nuclear applications. Congratulations. Would the following individuals please come forward? Eugene Olevsky, accepting on behalf of Diletta Giunatini with Eindhoven University of Technology, and Ate Moridi with Cornell University. Professor Giuntini and Professor Moridi are recipients of the Early Career Faculty Fellow Award. Professor Moridi was the guest speaker at the Emerging Professional Technical Luncheon held yesterday. Thanks to the donations to the TMS Foundation, this award honors assistant professors for their accomplishments that have advanced the academic institution where they are employed, and for their abilities to broaden the technical profile of TMS. Congratulations. Congratulations. Would Andrea Hodge with the University of Southern California please come forward? Professor Hodge is the Ellen Swallows Richards Diversity Award recipient. This award recognizes an individual who, in the remarkable pioneering spirit of Ellen Swallow Richards, has helped or inspired others to overcome personal, professional, educational, cultural, or institutional adversity to pursue a career in materials, metals, or materials. The award is funded through the TMS Foundation and sponsored by Jeffrey Wadsworth and Geraldine McCulley Wadsworth. Her citation reads, "For her lifelong commitment to diversity as a mentor of women and underrepresented groups in science and engineering." Congratulations, Andrea. Would Jonathan Madison with the National Science Foundation please come forward? Dr. Madison is the Frank Crosley Diversity Award recipient. The award recognizes an individual who has personally overcome personal, professional, educational, cultural, or institutional adversity to pursue a career in minerals, metals, and/or materials. The award is funded through the TMS Foundation and sponsored by Jeffrey Wadsworth and Geraldine McCulley Wadsworth. His citation reads, "For overcoming personal and cultural adversity to achieve a successful career in material science and leveraging his experiences to enable the success of others." Congratulations. The Brimacombe Medalists is a mid-career award that recognizes TMS members with sustained excellence and achievement in business, technology, education, public policy, or science related to material science and engineering, and a record of continuing service to the profession. We have 7 award recipients this evening. We will recognize them in 2 groups. The first group, would the following individuals please come forward and stay on the stage until I have recognized them all. Mohsen Essel Zahim with the Colorado School of Mines, Giselle Azimi with the University of Toronto, Allison Beasy with the Pennsylvania State University, and Ricardo Lebison, accepting for Laurent Capolongo with Los Alamos National Laboratory. We will begin with Professor Essel Zahim for pioneering contributions to the field of computational study and design of materials, dedicated service to our technical community, and outstanding commitment to mentoring young professionals. Next is Professor Azimi. Her citation reads, "For sustained excellence and achievement in the science and technology of next-generation batteries and urban mining, and an exceptional and continuing service to TMS and the profession." The third medalist is Professor Beasy. For her citation reads, "For pioneering contributions to the mechanics of additively manufactured monolithic and functionally graded metals, and her commitment to the services and mentoring of diverse population of scientists and engineers." And the fourth, Dr. Capolongo. His citation reads, "For sustained excellence and achievement in multi-scale modeling of plasticity and microstructure evolution in materials, and dedicated mentoring for the next generation of material scientists." Please congratulate these 4 wonderful recipients. Would the second group of individuals please come forward and stay on the stage until I've recognized them all? These recipients are Saru Fezen from Los Alamos National Labs, Daniel Kiner from Monteuniversität Lieben, and Sem Tazan from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. The next Brimacombe medalist is Dr. Fezen. Her citation reads, "For pioneering contributions to understanding the mechanics controlling damage evolution and failure in materials under high strain rates and extreme conditions, and her contributions to TMS." The next medalist is Professor Kiner. His citation reads, "Pioneering in situ micro and nanoscale methods to provide mechanistic insights into mechanical behavior of metals." The final recipient is Professor Tazan. His citation reads, "For his unique contributions to in situ microscopy, which lead to improved physical understanding of the microstructural mechanisms in metals and to various high-performance alloys." I present you with the final group of Brimacombe medalists, class of 2024. Congratulations. I would now like to introduce our next presenter, Donald Sadoway, with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Please come to the podium, Professor Sadoway.
Okay, as King Henry VIII said to each of his 6 wives, I won't keep you long. So I would like to introduce our next presenter. That was already said, so we should go after that. Thank you, Jennifer. It's my pleasure to join Brad in conferring the TMS Capstone Awards. Would Yunji Wang with the Ohio State University please come forward? Professor Wang is the recipient of the William Hume Rothery Award. This award has been recognizing individuals since 1972 who provide outstanding scholarly contributions to the science of alloys. The recipient of this award is also the honored lecturer at the William Hume Rothery Memorial Symposium. Professor Wang spoke Monday on the topic of deformation pathway engineering and compositionally and structurally modulated alloy design. His citation reads, "For outstanding contributions to advancing fundamental understanding of solid-state phase transformations and plastic deformation, and developing/implementing rigorous physics-based modeling/simulation tools for alloy design and processing." Would Hamish Fraser of The Ohio State University please come forward? Professor Fraser is the Institute of Metals lecturer and recipient of the Robert Franklin Mayle Award, established in 1921 by the Institute of Metals Division. This lecture award was revised in 1972 to also honor the memory of Robert Franklin Mayle, internationally renowned professor of metallurgy at Carnegie Mellon University. This award recognizes an outstanding scientific leader chosen to present a lecture in his field of accomplishment. Professor Fraser gave a lecture yesterday titled "Optimization of Microstructure of Titanium Alloys Processed Using Additive Manufacturing." His citation reads, "For scientific leadership and impact on integrated computational materials engineering by coupling processing and characterization with materials modeling, providing solutions to problems in physical metallurgy." Would Enrique Lavernia with Texas A&M University please come forward? Professor Lavernia is the recipient of the Bruce Chalmers Award. This award recognizes an individual who has made outstanding contributions to the science and/or technology of materials processing. The award honors the memory of Dr. Chalmers' preeminent role in the materials community as an educator, researcher, author, and editor. Mobile Solar Energy Corporation originally endowed this award through the TMS Foundation in recognition of its long association with Mr. Chalmers. His citation reads, "For innovative and pioneering studies on the fundamental mechanisms that govern the relationship between processing, microstructure, and mechanical behavior of structural materials." Would Javier Yorca of the Polytechnic University of Madrid and MDEA Materials Institute please come forward? Professor Yorca is the recipient of the Morris Cohen Award. This award recognizes an individual who has made outstanding contributions to the science and/or technology of materials properties. The recipient must have an established record of research, publications, and/or patents in the field of materials properties. His citation reads, "For pioneering application of computational tools and scale bridging techniques to the design of materials and the associated manufacturing routes." Would Alan Ardell of the University of California, Los Angeles please come forward? Professor Ardell is the recipient of the Oleg D. Sherby Award. This award recognizes an individual who has made significant contributions to the understanding of the behavior of materials at high temperatures. The presentation of this award is supported by a gift to the TMS Foundation by Jeffrey Wadsworth, retired CEO of Battelle. His citation reads, "For his novel work on the high temperature creep of materials and alloys, as well as his seminal work on the high temperature coarsening of precipitates." Would Longxing Chen of the Pennsylvania State University please come forward? Professor Chen is the recipient of the Cyril Stanley Smith Award. This award recognizes an individual who has made outstanding contributions to the science and/or technology of materials structure. His citation reads, "For outstanding contributions to computational understanding of materials microstructures." Would David Barr with Purdue University please come forward? Professor Barr is the recipient of the Alexander Scott Distinguished Service Award. This award recognizes a member's outstanding contributions to TMS as exhibited by exceptional devotion of time, effort, thought, and action towards furthering the Society's mission through administrative and functional activities. This award is presented for 10 or more years of TMS service in society-level activities. His citation reads, "For more than a decade of service in 2 technical divisions and student development activities tied to growth and vibrancy of the Material Advantage Program." Bruce Pint with Oak Ridge National Laboratory is the recipient of the TMS Research to Industrial Practice Award. This award recognizes individuals who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in transferring research results or findings into commercial introduction and practical use. His citation reads, "For widespread impact in the industrial application of high-temperature materials and corrosion research to energy industry, including turbines, nuclear power, recuperators, boilers, and advanced cycles." Unfortunately, Dr. Pint is not able to be with us this evening. Would Noam Elias of Tel Aviv University please come forward? Professor Elias is the recipient of the TMS Leadership Award. This award recognizes someone who has demonstrated outstanding leadership in the national and international materials community in some aspect of the fields of metallurgy and materials. His citation reads, "For his academic and scientific leaderships, founding Department of Materials Science and Engineering at Tel Aviv University, development of materials and processes or biomedical industries, and his enormous impact on Israel's defense." Would Kanan Krishnan of the University of Washington please come forward? Professor Krishnan is the recipient of the Julia and Johannes Weertman Educator Award. The Weertmans were instrumental in the emergence of materials science and engineering as a new discipline. I knew them. This award recognizes individuals who have made outstanding contributions to education in materials engineering and/or materials science and engineering. The award comes with a travel stipend and is funded through the TMS Foundation. His citation reads, "For his transformative discoveries in magnetic materials and materials characterization with applications ranging from formation technologies to medicine, the quality and impact of his scholarship, including publications, lectures, and 2 seminal textbooks, and his recognized dedication to educating the next generation of materials scientists and engineers worldwide." Wow. Okay. Would Ioannis Pontikis of the Catholic University in Leuven please come forward? Okay, I'm going to dissociate myself with this one. Professor Pontikis is the recipient of the Sadaway Materials Innovation and Advocacy Award. Now that's something. It is a unique and, dare I say, surreal experience to present an award named in my honor. It's an eponymous condition. As funded by my colleagues, former students, and the Department of Materials Science and Engineering at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, this award recognizes a mid-career individual with impactful and broad materials science and engineering achievements. This individual has a unique ability at championing their work and the materials science and engineering field through education, public advocacy, or entrepreneurship, particularly in areas related to sustainability. His citation reads, "For reducing the climate impact of metallurgical and construction sectors through science, collaboration, and entrepreneurship, establishing the Journal of Sustainable Metallurgy, inspiring future generations." The award is funded through the TMS Foundation, and it has a unique award piece, a champagne cooler, because the chemical processes found within champagne are a wonderful way to teach general chemistry. You want me to do this one? Okay. Okay. Would Teresa Pollock with the University of California, Santa Barbara, please come forward? As Teresa comes to the stage, I ask that our next presenter, Professor William Nix, join her as well. Okay, so this is another one of those surreal moments. Professor Pollock is the recipient of the William D. Nix Award. This award was established to honor William D. Nix and the legacy that he developed and shared with the minerals, metals, and materials community, and to highlight and promote continued progress and innovation to mechanisms and mechanical behavior of macro, micro, and nanoscale materials. The William D. Nix Award was endowed and fully funded by his PhD students in recognition of the tremendously positive influence that he had on their lives. The award is funded through the TMS Foundation. Her citation reads, "For seminal contributions to the creep and fatigue behavior of structural alloys and underlying deformation mechanisms, and for inexhaustible devotion to the mentoring of early career students." Our final group of awards will be presented by William Nix. Of course, of course. She was my student at MIT. So the final group of the awards will be presented by William Nix with Stanford University. Professor Nix, please come to the podium.
Thank you, Don. It's my real pleasure to join Brad in conferring the prestigious TMS Fellow Award. The rank of Fellow of the Minerals, Metals, and Materials Society is the highest honor that can be bestowed upon a member of our society. As you know, qualifications for the elevation to Fellow are rigorous, and the TMS members who receive this award tonight not only embody the superlative skills, talents, commitment that the award represents, but are role models for the young members of the society. This award recognizes members of TMS who are qualified for elevation to the rank of Fellow for reason of outstanding contributions to the practice of metallurgy, material science, and technology. Would John Ogren of the Royal Institute of Technology please come forward? Professor Ogren is a recipient of the TMS Fellow Award, Class of 2024. His citation reads, "For seminal contributions to the establishment of thermodynamic models, atomic mobility framework, and DICTRA software to enable computational design and simulation of multi-component materials." John, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you very much. Well, to me, TMS has been a journey that started around 40 years ago. And you know, it was a different time, a different world. At that time, we didn't have laptops, we didn't have iPhones, we had transparencies where we presented our talks. And the conferences, the TMS meetings were dominated very much by guys like John Kahn, Hub Aronson, Leo Brewer. this has really been a tremendous journey for me. I have had the privilege through TMS to follow the emerging technologies. In my case, like the CalFAD computational methods, but also ICME a little bit later, and machine learning, additive manufacturing, and so on. So all this has been possible by joining TMS meeting and joining those activities. And of course, I would like to thank the crew for this. And I would like to mention in particular a number of persons. Paul Mason, Carrie Campbell, George Spanos, Teresa Pollock, Patrice Turkey, Ursula Kattner, Greg Olson, and of course, Sequelier. Okay, thank you very much for this honor.
Yeah, thank you, John. Would Yaroslav Derle from Michigan Technological University please come forward? Professor Derle is a recipient of the TMS Fellow Award, class of 2024. His citation reads, "For pioneering research on zinc alloys and their medical applications and inspirational contributions to the science of wetting and interfacial engineering of materials." Jarek, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you very much. You know, when Debbie Hickson informed me about receiving this TMS Fellow Award, I went to my wife and said, "Honey, I think that my colleagues want me to retire." So he was quite surprised, and he said, "I probably cannot live with you 24 hours a day and 7 days a week." So anyway, I would like to express my gratitude to TMS and the award committee for supporting my nomination. And I would like to express my appreciation to Dr. Bowen Lee, who nominated me for this award, and to Professor Timothy Weiss from Johns Hopkins University, Professor William Wagner from University of Pittsburgh, for Professor Ziggy San from Queensland University of Technology in Australia, and obviously to Mr. Tom I'm losing my words, sorry, by Tom Battle, for former TMS president, who wrote such strong supporting letters. You know, before I joined TMS, I work quite significantly for Society of Minerals, Metals, and Exploration, SME. I was quite successful over there before joining TMS in 2004, and I recognize that TMS is better fit for my broad interest in research and gives me a broader platform for presentations which are not related only to minerals, but also to materials. So over the years, I contributed to committees of pyrometallurgy, materials characterization, and biomaterials. And I would like to mention one person who really changed my life at TMS. Her name is Cindy Belt, who is the former EPD division chair. And in 2004, when I attended first energy committee meeting, she came to me and said, "You must be Professor Drelich from Michigan Tech. You will be the next chair of energy committee." I was kind of surprised, but I accepted this nomination. So anyway, I would like to extend my appreciation to TMS personnel because they're always very professional and very helpful. And also would like to express my appreciation and gratitude to my family for letting me escape some of the weekends and focus my attention on professional activities. Thank you.
Thank you, Jarek. Scott Mao with the University of Pittsburgh is the next recipient of the TMS Fellow Award, class of 2024. Unfortunately, Professor Mao was not able to be with us this evening. His citation, though, reads, "For seminal contributions to the understanding of deformation physics and fracture of metals and nanomaterials, and the development of in situ nanotechnologies for nanomaterials characterization." So let's give. Would Roger Narayan of the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, please come forward? Professor Narayan is a recipient of TMS Fellow Award, class of 2024. His citation reads, "For pioneering contributions to the use of laser-based additive manufacturing and ablation methods to process biomaterials with micrometer and nanoscale features." Roger, would you like to say a few words?
It's truly an honor to be recognized with this award. When I think back at my time with TMS, I think about when I first organized a symposium for TMS, which was the 2004 annual meeting in Charlotte. I brought in biomaterials researchers from around the world into the TMS meeting. It was really exciting to see that crosstalk between the biomaterials community and having it grow within TMS. And of course, now we have a half dozen symposia in biomaterials at the annual meeting in MS&T. So it's been great to see biomaterials grow as a focus area in the society. In terms of folks I want to thank a lot of my mentors in TMS, Srini, Mark Myers, Sungho Jin, many others who have sort of shown me how TMS can support the materials community. I'd like to also thank my students who's done tremendous work over the years and have done even greater things in academia, industry, government, and in entrepreneurship. Finally, I want to thank really my colleagues and my friends in the TMS community. These collaborations, these discussions have done so much to transform my career over the past years and decades. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Roger. Would Eugene Olevsky of San Diego State University please come forward? Professor Olevsky is the recipient of the TMS Fellow Award, class of 2024. His citation reads, "For seminal contributions to the fundamental and applied research in materials science and engineering, especially regarding sintering science and technology." Eugene?
So first of all, I would like to use this opportunity to express my gratitude to my colleagues, good friends from TMS, Casey Liu, Paul Pritchard, Ivor Anderson, Mark Myers, Raj Bardia, many others who also supported this nomination. I was born in Ukraine, and it is capital city of Kyiv, and I would like to actually use this unique opportunity to thank my mom, who is 90 years old, and she had an inspiring idea for me to get a pretty unique education in my home country. I studied simultaneously in 2 different universities with 2 majors, one in mechanical engineering with specialization in metallurgy, and the other one in math with specialization in differential equations. And actually that was impermissible. So the inspiring idea of my mom was to actually graduate from 2 high schools and then to have 2 diplomas so that I could surrender them to 2 different universities. Today, actually working as Dean of the College of Engineering, I cannot complain about having much spare time, but trust me, my steering life today is nothing compared to that challenging time. And this dual, very practical engineering training and very theoretical mathematical education became invaluable in my PhD studies in materials engineering and in my professional career, which took me from Max Planck Institute and Metal Research in Stuttgart, Germany, to the Materials Department of the Catholic University in Louvain, Belgium, and finally to San Diego, where in the end of the 1990s, I started the Powder Technology Lab at the San Diego State University. And we all know that the TMS Fellow Award is one of the highest awards in material science and engineering. I'm incredibly honored and humbled by this recognition. I, of course, share this honor with my graduate, undergraduate students, postdocs, numerous visitors to my research lab, and with all my wonderful colleagues. My career, again, would have been impossible without the support of my family. I would like to thank my wife, Renata, who is present here. And I also would like, again, to thank my mother, she is 90 years old, for her support and for that impactful idea from more than 40 years ago of dual education, which influenced so much on my professional career and life. And thank you, TMS. I wish this outstanding professional society that I am a proud member of fruitful continuation of its invaluable across the globe contributions to the success of material scientists and engineers in presence and for future generations of society members to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Eugene. Would Shigui Wang of General Motors please come forward? Dr. Wang is the recipient of the TMS Fellow Award, class of 2024. His citation reads, "For outstanding contributions to the understanding of fracture and fatigue of castings and development of multi-scale ICME models linking process, microstructure, and properties of aluminum castings."
Good evening. I'm very delighted to receive such a prestigious award, and also I'm so honored and extremely humbled for being elected to the class of the distinguished fellows. Thank you, TMS, and thank you, my peers and TMS Award Committee for the recognition. This is really great award, not only for myself, but also for all of those who has already helped me in all my life. And in particular, today, there are so many people, for me to be able to name them all tonight. So, but I really like to dedicate this award to my advisors, Delon Apilang, Carlos Caceres, John Griffiths. They have played a vital role in my career. So they taught me how to do the research, how to be a good researcher, good scientist, and also good engineer. And I also like to thank my long-term friends and collaborators, Alan Low and Longjin Chang, and Yunzhi Wang, and also Jesse Zhou, and also John Griffiths, John Campbell, John Anderson, and also some friends from the Oak Ridge National Lab, Alan Hennis, Amita Sham, and Alex, and Paul Kolowski, and also like to thank my colleagues, former colleagues, and also current mentors as well at the GM, and Dr. Neil Sakshi, Peggy Jones, Dale July, Dan Wilson, and Jason Coyle, and Michelle Ward, Andy Wang, and also many more. I cannot name all tonight. Finally, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my family and my wife and my daughter for their endless support. Without them and their support, I wouldn't be here today. And my wife, Joy, is with me today. Thank you all for all you have done for me. And also thank you all to be here for the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Shigui. Would Yancy Wang of The Ohio State University please come forward? Professor Wang is the recipient of TMS Fellow Award, Class of 2024. His citation reads, "For outstanding contributions to advancing fundamental understanding of solid-state phase transformations and plastic deformation, and developing and implementing rigorous physics-based modeling and simulation tools for alloy design and processing."
Wow, I'm really thrilled and then deeply honored by the recognition and appreciation of my peers from TMS for the work we did and then the work we are doing. So for that, I would like to thank TMS for providing us such a vibrant society, and then we can exchange our ideas. So as I said in my symposium, that this award is not about me. Actually, it's a testament to all the dedication and brilliance of all the people I have the privilege to interact with, to work with, and so on and so forth. For that, I would like to start with my brilliant graduate students and postdoc and research scientists. It is because of, as a professor, I think myself is a kind of ambassador of their excellent contribution to our society. And then I was so fortunate in through my career, I have a lot of wonderful mentors. So I would start from my thesis advisor, Armand Khachaturian. He's a giant in the field, and it is him to turn me from a slag metallurgist into a material scientist. And so when I applied for graduate school, it's very hard to find the support, and then Armin took me in, and so that's a great experience. And also, my graduate school buddy, Akio Chen, so he was a postdoc, and I was a graduate student. He lent me a tremendous help, so really appreciate that. After I got my PhD degree, and then I moved to the Ohio State. So I have the privilege to interact with a lot of my colleagues. I start with the person who hired me at Rob Wagner, and he also helped me revise my first NSF proposal. That's my career award. And then at the time, we don't have an official mentoring system. The department chair, by default, is the mentor. Later on, we did a little bit better job, and then Hamish Fraser, Mike Mills become my mentor. So this has forged almost lifelong collaboration, interaction, and so on and so forth. And I would like to also mention a few this is non-official mentors, and their company, their interaction over the years had made my life much enjoyable, in particular during the period of assistant professor. So I like to mention about Suleiman Drajia, John Morrell, Prabhat Gupta, and Glenn. And then later on, we have, Julie joined the department, and then we have Jesse joined, and then we have Alan Lowe joined, and many others. And then it's not just internally at Ohio State. I have such a great crowd I can interact with, I can talk to, and run into hallway, start the discussion, generate tons of ideas for research. At TMS, I have a lot of external mentors. I'd like to mention a few names: Teresa Pollock, and Dave Furr, and Dennis Dimdak, and Dipankar Banerjee, and many, many others. So it is the interaction, of course, Chi-Gui Wang, it is the interaction with them to keep our work relevant and to the society, and in particular relevant to the industry. So I really appreciate that. And the last but not least, I would like to thank my family. First of all, my lovely wife, Liz, and unfortunately he couldn't be here with me, but I would like to thank for her for the unwavering love, support, and understanding. And also my two wonderful sons, Sean and Hal. Nothing better than, watching their growth into such wonderful individuals. That gave me the most pride and joy. With that, I'd like to thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Yunji. I would now ask our incoming TMS President, Srinivas Chada, to come to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Nix. On behalf of TMS, its members, volunteers, and staff, we would like to express appreciation for the work of our 2023 TMS President, Brad Boyce. Brad, would you please join me at the podium? So, in recognition of his service, we present Brad Boyce, Dr. President, with the TMS Presidential Plate, which is most aptly adorned with an eagle in flight. Thank you. Stand over here.
Thank you, Srini. It's now my pleasure to introduce you all to the 2024 President of the Minerals, Metals, and Materials Society, Srini Chada. As you begin your term as TMS President, I wish you the best of luck. In recognition of this office, I'm presenting Dr. Chada with the TMS Presidential Pin.
Thank you, Brad. So it looks like I'm standing between your freedom. Oh, well. Good evening. Congratulations to all the award winners, and a big, great thank you to TMS staff for another successful event. Thank you very much. On the staff, I want to thank two people. Mrs. Robinson, who's not with us today here, retired from TMS last year. I would love to, congratulate her and thanks for her service. And the other person, George Spanos. I don't know where he is. George, thank you for your service. He's retiring in August. George has been very instrumental in several key projects. Thank you. Hello, and welcome to my TMS family. Please allow me to start with a question. Home. What does this word mean to you? What sort of emotions, memories does it evoke? I will share my thoughts, my life's journey, starting with my life in India, where I was born and raised before immigrating to my adopted home, the United States of America, in pursuit of higher education. In the early years, home was where, in my mother's lap, I learned the alphabet, nursery rhymes, and arithmetic. It was where my father introduced me to the beauty of geometry and the intricacies of English poetry. Later in my hometown, the Jesuit brothers, with their tough love approach, laid a solid foundation of English grammar, physics, chemistry, and calculus. Next came Karnataka Regional Engineering College and the journey to a place of learning 1,000 miles away from my family. KRSE was my home for the next 4 years, and where, with the help of brilliant yet unyielding professors and friendships I forged, I not only grew academically, but as an independent individual. My pursuit of higher education next brought me to Marquette University in Milwaukee. Although I did not know it then, United States would become the place I would meet my life partner, Susan, and our beautiful daughter, Rachel, and finally be my home for the rest of my life. During graduate school at Marquette, my professor and advisor, Dr. Raymond Fornell, was instrumental in my growth both as a material science engineer and as a person. I attended my first TMS meeting with Dr. Fornell in 1988, and this was the start of my decades-long relationship with TMS. As a graduate student, I truly benefited from the wisdom and interaction with researchers from academia, national labs, and industry that I met at TMS conferences. Several of these scholars were generous both with their time and counsel, going above and beyond to send me paper copies of publications through snail mail, and corresponding with me via email and phone. Apart from being the home of my scientific pursuit, TMS is where I made lifelong friends, a few of them past presidents. Home is where you're encouraged with no reservations or judgment. It is where you feel at ease and comfortable in your own skin, rubbing shoulders with people of like minds, but with diverse backgrounds. Home is where you're truly yourself, with no pretense or false humility. Home is where you belong, where your accomplishments are cherished, and where your shortcomings are forgiven and forgotten. This, in a sense, is why I feel TMS is my home society, as I'm sure many of you feel that way. As the next president of TMS, I will work to grow our membership by encouraging student members, first-time attendees, and occasional participants to join and swell our ranks. I want them all to experience firsthand what I have gained in the past 3.5 decades as a TMS member. Additionally, I want to continue to promote the TMS's diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility initiatives that have been successfully implemented by my predecessor, as they reflect the ethos of TMS as a society of the present and future. TMS is and should remain a place where no walls or division exist based on country, gender, race, creed, or choice. I am proud to be part of a group that unequivocally expresses its opposition against any form of discrimination. This is yet another reason that I'm proud to say that TMS is my home society. The setbacks our world experienced due to COVID still echo through our through disruptions to supply chain and in-person interactions. Thanks to diligent leadership, TMS dug deep and survived. Mitigating measures are now paying dividends as the conference attendance is once again rising. However, virtual meetings and electronic media will remain tools we can effectively use in conjunction with traditional conferences and meetings. This will not only sustain us through the next global pandemic, but will keep us current with advances in communication technology. As you all know, artificial intelligence is a disruptive technology making giant strides. However, the promise of AI and fundamental metallurgy and material science are not mutually exclusive. On the contrary, the future lies in the hands of the people who can use a strong scientific foundation to improve AI by engineering newer materials and generating active predictive models. Without a strong foundation and a sound understanding of materials and fundamental phenomena, relying solely on AI may be problematic. Blind reliance on AI technology will remove the scientific checks and balances necessary for maintaining a healthy and stable society. Hence, I will continue to support the ideas that past presidents have implemented to inculcate fundamental metallurgical principles in TMS programs. For years, TMS has been successful in attracting various industries to exhibit at the annual and MSNT conferences to encourage participation and generate revenue. However, only a small percentage of these industry exhibit participants actively partake in our technical symposia. Additionally, the industry personnel who are active members and who regularly attend conferences are few when compared to academics and researchers from national laboratories. As an industry professional, I personally have benefited from TMS activities. Therefore, I will continue to actively promote collaboration among the industry, academia, and national laboratories through workshops and symposia. As additive manufacturing is gaining steam, we can translate the ideas from academia and national labs into practical solutions from the industry arena. This is a golden opportunity for TMS. I will endeavor to enhance industry participation in programs that promote collaboration with academia and provide material solutions for the future benefit of mankind. Finally, TMS has a history of collaborating and co-organizing with other materials-related societies such as ACERS and METSOC. However, there is still room for TMS to expand their membership by collaborating with smaller, dedicated niche societies. These societies have a strong industry following as they address practical and technical topics that solve the problems faced in the industry. TMS, with its strong programming presence and technical offerings, can add value to these societies in turn benefit from their partnerships by increasing our membership and co-location of conferences. In closing, I'm grateful and thrilled to be chosen as president of my home society, TMS, a home which has contributed to my growth as a material science engineer and as a human being in innumerable ways. During my tenure, I will strive to make TMS the home society of every member and contribute to its prosperity with a clear eye towards the future, while staying grounded in fundamental principles of material science. Thank you. There is one more thank you to express in this ceremony, and that is for the members of the TMS award committees, who worked diligently throughout the year to determine this evening's award recipients. They did a fantastic job Let's reward them with a great round of applause. Before we go, let me say on behalf of TMS leadership that I wish you a wonderful remainder of the evening. Make plans now to attend next year's award ceremony at the TMS 2025 annual meeting and exhibition in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you. Have a good night.